Today we are learning how to problem solve numbers to 9. And we are going to learn a new strategy, which is something we kind of already been doing anyway, but we are going to really implement it in this lesson. It says the essential question, that's a question we need to know for sure. How can you solve problems using the strategy draw a picture? That's one of the strategies we're going to do today. When we're problem solving, we're trying to figure out the problem, we're going to use the strategy draw a picture, okay? That's what we're going to do to do that, to draw a picture to solve our problems. All right, let's look at the directions and see what we need to do together, okay? So everybody should be doing this work together so that way you don't have it for homework, okay? Remember, as a class, we need to do this together with the teacher. Only the homework is for you to do after the class. Okay, here we go. And the directions say, there are 7 flags in the red tent. Here's the red tent. The blue tent has a number of flags, 1 greater than the red tent. How many flags are on the blue tent? Draw the flags, and that's what we're going to do, okay? So it said there are 7 flags on the red tent. So here they are on the red tent. They're right there. So we're going to go ahead and count them to make sure there are 7, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there's 7 flags right there. So I'm going to write the 7 so I don't forget that's how many flags there is, okay? So the direction says that we have to draw 1 greater than the red tent, okay? 1 greater, okay? So what does that mean? How can we draw 1 greater? I'm going to ask Emilio. How can we draw 1 greater to show that there is 1 greater than the red tent? Emilio, will you turn on your microphone, please?
8.
8, right? Because you have, how many flags do you have up here?
7.
7. And 1 greater, it means that we need to add 1 more, right? To make it bigger, to make it greater, right? Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we use the strategy to draw 8, right? Because we're drawing pictures to try to solve the problem, right? Okay, so now 1 greater is 8, is what Emilio said. Now we're going to use a strategy to match them to make sure that we have 1 greater, okay? So here's the flags up here on the red tent, and here's the ones that we drew to draw 1 greater. Now, we're going to match them to make sure that we have 1 greater, okay? There's this flag right here, so we're going to do 1, 2, 2 are matching, 3 are matching, 4 are matching, 5 are matching, 6 are matching. Oops, I drew the wrong one, sorry. Let me reset. 6 are matching, and here's the 7th one that we're going to match to the blue tent. There we go. We matched 7, okay? Now let's see how many we aren't matching. There's only 1 that we did not match. So there is 1 greater in the blue tent. There's 1 more than there is in the red tent. So we drew 1 greater. So remember, when it says one greater, it means you have to draw one more bigger than the number that you have, and which we did. We had 7 here, and now we have 8 here because we drew one more, so it could be one more greater than 7, okay? Because in the number line, right, when the numbers, when they are in order of sequence, here they are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And here is 7. Oops, let me do that again. Here is 7, right? There's 7. And this is the numbers in order of sequence, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the order in sequence. We find 7, and we need to have one more greater. Well, one more greater would be this one right here. Oh, excuse me, not that one. I'm looking at 6. Would not be that one. Let me erase it. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so there's 7. So one greater, one more bigger would be this one right here, 8, because it jumps, boom, one more bigger. So 8 is one more bigger than 7, okay? All right, so that's how we solve this problem, by drawing pictures. That's one of the strategies we're focusing on today, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and erase all this. Everybody should have all this good stuff on their paper, okay? Here we go, the next page. Okay, here we go. Number 1, we're going to do the very top one in the blue box, okay? We're going to read the directions and see what we need to do. And we're going to draw pictures. That's a strategy that we're going to use today to help us solve the problem, okay? And it says, Bianca buys 5 hats. So Bianca buys 5 hats. Lay buys a number of hats 2 greater than 5. Draw the hats, write the numbers. So we got to see what first we got to draw first, okay? So we're going to draw the hats. So first thing says, Bianca buys 5 hats. So how many hats do we have to draw for Bianca? I'm going to ask, let's see here. I'm going to ask Beth. How many hats does Bianca buy? Beth, go ahead.
5.
5. So we have to draw 5 hats, the hats that Beth bought, okay? I'm not Beth, Bianca. All right, so we're gonna draw hats, okay? So let's draw 5 because she bought 5. So there's 1 hat, 2 hats. So everybody should be doing this with me. 3 hats, 4 hats, and 5. So she bought 5 hats. That's what Beth said. Bianca bought 5. So then now we're going to write how many she bought. So let's count together, Beth. You count with me. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do we have 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so we write the number 5 right here because this is representing, we're using the strategy, draw a picture so we can solve this problem. So we drew 5 hats because Bianca bought 5 hats. So now that we counted and made sure that we have 5, we wrote the number. Okay, now it says, Beth, it says, Lay, so this is Beth's, we're gonna put it, Bianca's, I keep saying Beth, sorry, Beth. So I have Bianca's hats, and her name begins with a B, Bianca. And then the other one is Lay. Lay. So we're going to put an L for her. And Lay has 2 greater than 5. 2 greater than 5. So what does that mean, Beth, if she has 2 greater than 5? What do you think that means, honey?
It means like she has like a different number of 5?
Yeah, she has different number than Bianca, right? Because Bianca has 5. Now, Lei has more than Bianca because she has to have 2 greater than 5. So that means we have to have 2 bigger than 5. So there we have 5, right? So that means we have to draw 2 more. So let's draw those right now. Let's draw the 5 first. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we have 5, but she has to have 2 greater. That means 2 more. So we have to draw 2 more. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So now we're going to double check and count how many we have to see how many we have in total. Okay. So here we go. Count with me. Ready, Beth?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So how many do we have in total?
7?
7, that's right. Now we're gonna match them to see if we for sure have 2 more greater than 5, okay? So we're gonna match them. We're gonna match them. 1, 2 match, 3 match, 4 match, and 5 match. Oh, do we have 2 more greater than 5 than what Bianca had? Yes, we do, right? We have 1, 2. So we did it correctly. So when it says greater than, 2 greater than, that means you have to draw 2 more that are bigger than what Bianca had, okay? So good job. Thank you, Beth. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one says, Diana wins 9 tokens. So we're going to put a D for Diana because that's what Diana begins. Her name begins with the D. Diana, and she has 9 tokens. So we're going to draw 9 tokens right here for Diana. So let's count and draw together, okay? Remember, we're using this strategy to draw a picture to solve this problem. So we're going to draw 9 tokens that Diana has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I need somebody to help me to make sure, because we're going to touch each one and mark them as we count to make sure we have 9. So let's ask Nizaya. Nizaya, can you please turn on your camera, or not your camera, sorry, your microphone to count with me to make sure that we have 9 for Diana. You ready? Or Donna, excuse me. You ready, Nizaya? Turn on your microphone.
No, it was already on camera. I didn't realize it till I looked at my screen. He was talking about someone being in their robe. I was like, oh. And then I looked at my screen, I'm like, oh, wait, that's my mom.
Nizaya, there's too much going on. Can you please tell your sister to hold on a sec for that? All right, here we go, Nizaya. Count with me. Ready? Are you ready?
What teacher told me, Jill.
Ready, Nizaya? Count with me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How many do we have?
9.
9, yes. And Donna had 9 tokens. Thank you, Nizaya. Now, Jackie wins a number of tokens 2 less than 9. Okay, so we have 9. Donna has 9. But Jackie, Jackie, we're going to write a J for Jackie, so we know that's Jackie. Jackie has 2 less. 2 less. Okay, so that means that Jackie has less. And less means smaller than, okay? Smaller than. So she has 2 less, 2 smaller, okay? So if she has 2 less, how many are we going to draw? Okay, how many are we going to draw? So 2 less, okay? So let's see. I'm going to ask, let's see here, Emilio. Can you turn on your microphone, Emilio? Okay, Emilio, what do you think means 2 less? 2 less than
7.
9. 7, right?
7.
Right. So let's look at this in a number line, okay? So everybody can see why you chose 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So we have 9. 2 less means it's smaller. So we have to take away 2 from the 9. 1, 2 leaves us 7 because 7 is 2 less than 9, okay? So that's why Emilio said 7. So now we're going to draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're going to match to make sure we have less, that Jackie has less than Donna, okay? Because these are Jackie's and these are Donna's. So we're going to match them to make sure that we have 2 less, okay? So let's match them. 1 match, 2 match, 3 match, 4 match, 5, 6, and 7 matches. Okay, does Donna have more than us? More than Jackie? Yes, she does. She has 2 more. So that means that we have 2 less because we have 2 smaller, 2 that are smaller than hers. Because 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, so that's all we did is 9 take away 2, because she has 2 less, is 7. Okay. All right. So she has 7. All right. Now let's go on to the next one. So clear all this stuff and let's move on to the next problem. Oops, sorry. I skipped one. Okay, so we'll do one more, okay? And it says, Gary has 8 tickets. 4 of the tickets are red. The rest are blue. How many are blue? Draw the tickets. Write the number beside each set of the tickets. Whew, lots of information, right? So we really got to take it one at a time. So let's do this together, okay? Where's my pencil? There we go. It says, Gary has 8 tickets. 4 of the tickets are red. The rest are blue. So he has 8 altogether, but 4 of the tickets are red. So let's draw the red ones first, okay? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, because 4 of the tickets are red. The rest are blue, but he has a total of 8. So we got to remember that because he has 8 tickets altogether. So let's do the number 8 here to remember that he has 8 tickets altogether. He should have 8. 4 of them are red, the rest are blue. So now we got to draw the blue ones since we drew the red ones, okay? So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 red. Now we're going to draw the blue ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Now here are his 8. He has 8 all together. 4 of them are red and the rest are blue. So and it says, how many are blue? So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are red and 1, 2, 3, 4 that are blue. So here, the 4 that represent this group and the 4 that represent this number of tickets, okay? And all together, 4 plus 4 equals 8, okay? 4 red, 4 blue equals 8, because he has 8 altogether, okay? Let's go on to the next one. It says, Anne has 7 balloons. Molly has a set of balloons that are less than 7. How many balloons does Molly have? Draw the balloons, write the number beside each set of the balloons. So let's see here. Anne has 7 balloons. Molly has a set of balloons less than 7. So we got to draw Anne's first, so that way we can make sure that we're drawing less than for Molly. So Anne has 7 balloons. So Anne, we're going to do A for Anne. Okay, A for Anne. That's her name. And we're going to draw 7 balloons because she has 7 balloons, okay? So let's draw 7 balloons all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 balloons. And we're going to count and double check that we have 7. We should always do that, okay? So we're going to touch it and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, we have 7 balloons. Now Molly has a set of balloons, but they're less than 7. Less than 7. So that means Molly, we're going to do an M for Molly. There's Anne's right here, her set. But Molly has less than. So we have to do less than. Less than is smaller, right? Less than is smaller. So I need somebody to help me to draw less than, because Molly has less than Anne. So I'm going to ask, let's ask Petra. Petra, turn on your microphone, honey. And how many would be less than? Less than is smaller. So what can we draw that is smaller than 7? It's less than. How many?
2.
2. Okay, 1. Oops, let me do a different color. Sorry about that. So you say, let's do 2. You think that that is less than, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out. So we're gonna make yellow balloons for Molly. And Petra says 2. 1, 2. Okay? So there, we're gonna double check that we have 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna write 2 because we have 2 balloons for Molly. So it says, how many balloons does Molly have? She has 2. And we drew the balloons and right beside the set, okay? And let's look at the number line. Let's count the numbers. 1, oopsie, let's do that again because that was not pretty. Number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, my numbers are just getting worse and worse. Let me fix that. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we have our number line, right? And they're all in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here is the number 7. That's how many Anne has in balloons. Anything this to the left is going to be less than. Means less than is smaller. So if anything of these numbers on this side is going to be less, okay? Because that means that they're smaller than 7. And Petra said 2. And yes, 2 is smaller, okay? So if we draw, if we look at her sets, we're going to pair them up and see if they're smaller. 1 and 2. Yes, 2 is smaller. It's less than because look at Anne still has more. She has more than Molly. So yes, 2 is less than 7. Good job, Petra. Thank you. So way to solve our problems is by drawing and always looking on our number line. It's always good to do a number line to see, okay? Always find the number first. So like we did on number 7, we found the number 7 first, and then we made sure that if it's less than, anything that is to the left of the number is less than, okay? Anything that is to the right is bigger, greater, okay? Greater, because that means it is bigger, okay? All right, go ahead and everybody can erase all that. And we're going to go ahead and just go and skip into the homework. We're going to go ahead and skip this page, okay? And we're moving on to this picture. So basically what you're going to do here is the same thing. Your parents are going to help you listen to the directions. You're going to, with your parents, going to read the directions together. And remember, always first draw how many one person has to try to figure out how many you need to figure out for either less than or greater. So always remember about the number line. Make sure you draw the number line so you know what number is less than or greater. Okay, so you're going to do this page 171 with your parents, read the directions and draw pictures, because that's what our strategy is, to draw pictures to try to figure out our problems. Okay, that's what we learned today. And then you're going to have this page, and this page is just basically again more practice on number 1, reading the direction, drawing our pictures to solve the problem. And then number 2, you're going to count the notebooks and then write the number. And number 3, down here, this is number 2, you're going to count the notebooks and write the number. And number 3, you're going to count the turtles. How many turtles are there? And then write the number. How many bees are there? And write the number. Okay. And then you're going to circle the greater number. Remember, greater is bigger, less than is smaller. So you're going to circle the greater one. Okay. So that's for homework right there. Page 172 and 179, okay? And that your parents can help you with that. All right, we're done with the math. We're gonna go ahead and give you just a couple minutes for break, okay? So everybody go to the restroom, go potty if you need to,